Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? My name is Nick Kleitch, and this will be the book introduction to the book read that I recently worked through. The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. And so in this video, I'm just going to kind of break down the book, going to break down the kind of essence around it, and then also just kind of what we'll be tackling here as we dive in. So first and foremost, the author Ryan Holiday is a very well published and known author. Ryan's big kind of claim to fame, if you will, is the study of Stoicism, and he has written many books on this topic. And so, as you're maybe looking at this book in comparison to others, I would leverage it as a means of studying methods and philosophy on how to live a good life, how to approach life, how to battle challenges and overcome challenges in life. And so Ryan has a variety of different topics that he writes about. But when you're reading this book, you're not necessarily reading it in the sense of getting a fictional character plot or anything of that nature. It's in some ways like reading the Quran, reading the Bible. You're reading kind of passage by passage, and there's a general overview of kind of how these things are categorized. But really, I've been interested in Ryan and have been introduced to him by his book Stillness is the Key, which is actually another book on the Stoic philosophy, and was really consumed by that book. Really kind of showed me a very different way to look through the lens of life. And really relying on principles as you encounter certain challenges that come up and certain things. So that was a really good one to start off with. This is my second Ryan Holiday read, but be the first for the podcast. So as far as what we're going to dive into here, so his kind of overall theme obviously is the obstacle is the way. And really what we're talking about is the timeless art of turning trials into triumphs. So basically, whether our obstacles are very small or extremely large, this book is going to give us some pillars on how we can approach it, how we can work through it, and what kind of the lessons are throughout the book. So part one is called Perception, and that has 11 episodes in it. Part two is Action, and that has 12 episodes in it. And then part three is Will, and that has 9 episodes in it. So we're going to go chapter by chapter, section by section until we complete the book. And just one quick note before we dive in. I won't be reading every single page to you. Basically, I've done my reading separately here, taking some notes and just kind of talking on high levels on every kind of chapter that walks through each section of the book. And that's where I think is the fun for me to just kind of share my perspective after reading this book and many on the podcast. So if you guys have your books ready, let's go ahead and open them up, and we will dive into the first piece of the pie. And I don't kind of shortchange books in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to start with the preface. And then we're going to work into the intro, and then we'll be into the first section of Perception. So let's get reading, guys.